Okay, now that I kind of consider this a much more better better one because the first one when it was just the three of us, it didn't really kind of like go so well, especially with the Redux, but it's actually doing me a favor because of course second being the best and this is my introduction to the Shrek franchise as a whole. Let's make it worth it.
Yep. So let's get it on, dudes. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, the kingdom, king and queen were blessed with a beautiful baby girl. And throughout the land, everyone was happy until the sun went down and they saw their daughter was cursed with a frightful enchantment that took hold each and every night. Desperate, they sought the help of a fairy godmother who had locked the young princess away in a tower, there to await the kiss of the handsome Prince Charming. It was he who would chance the perilous a journey through blistering cold and scorching desert, traveling for many days and nights, risking life and limb to reach the dragon's keep. For he was the bravest and the most handsome in all the land, and it was destiny that his kiss would break the dreaded curse. He alone would climb to the highest room of the tallest tower to enter the princess' chambers, cross the room to sleeping silhouette, put back to the crossroad curse to find her
What?
Princess Fiona?
What? No.
Oh, thank goodness. Where is she?
She's on her honeymoon.
Honeymoon? With whom? And then we have a montage of their honeymoon with end up a Spider-Man upside down reference.
Yep. Thank you, Fresh.
I just have to do it. That song is just it hits different.
All right. It's so good to be home. Just you, me, and
Let's ever do. Two can be as bad as one.
Donkey.
Shrek and Fiona! Well, aren't you a stop for stars? You love Shrek, you're a time machine. And look at you, Mrs. Shrek. I'm gonna sign the shoe for Steve.
Donkey, what are you doing here?
Oh, I was just taking care of your love nest for you.
Oh, you mean like sorting the mail and watering the plants?
Yeah, and feed fish.
I don't have any fish.
You do now. I call that one Shrek and the other one Fiona. That Shrek is a rascal devil. Get your...
Oh, well, you look correct, I lost my place. Shoot. Oh, you look at the time. Well, I guess you better be going.
Hey, wait a minute. Don't you want to tell me all about your trip? Or about a game of Parcheesi?
Actually, Donkey, shouldn't you be getting home to Dragon?
Oh, yeah. That... I don't know. She's been all moody and stuff lately. So I thought I'd move back in with you guys.
Well, you know, we're always happy to see you, Donkey,
But Fiona and I are married now, and we need a little time, to be together. Just with each other. Alone.
Say no more, say no more. You don't have to worry about the thing. I will always be here and make sure nobody bothers you.
Donkey!
Yes, Ruben?
You bothering me.
Oh. Okay. All right, cool. I guess me and Pinocchio was going to catch a tournament anyway. So maybe I'll see you Sunday for a barbecue or something.
He'll be fine. Now will we? Oh, I think I remember. Donkey!
I know. Alone. I'm going. Hey, what do you want me to tell these other guys?
Enough, Reggie. Dearest Princess Fiona, you are hereby summoned to the kingdom far, far away, a galaxy far, far, whatever, for a royal ball and celebration of your marriage, at which the king will bestow his royal blessing upon you and your uh Prince Charming. Love the king and queen of far, far away, aka mom and dad.
Mom and Dad?
Prince Charming?
Whoa! Can I come?
We're not going.
What?
I mean, don't you think they might be a little shocked to see you like this?
Well, they might be a bit surprised. But they're my parents, Shrek. They love me. And don't worry, they're gonna love you too.
Yeah, right. Somehow I don't think I'll be welcome to the country club. Wait, what the? Butts will be back to me. Okay. What's so funny?
It's just that you sound like a drunk person.
What, me?
Wow.
Yes.
Well, I was trying to... Damn it. I was trying to do my best. I was trying to do my best with a Scottish accent.
It's okay.
Oh, so I guess we just keep on going up until. Oh wait, or we could just break a little or something. Oh wait. So where were we again? So right here.
Yeah. Will you stop it? They're not like that.
Then how do you explain Salted Pompous and the Fancy Ponds Club Bond?
Oh, come on. You could at least give them a chance.
To do what? Something the pitchforks?
No, they just want to give you their blessing.
Oh, great. Now I need the blessing.
Well, if you want to be a part of this family, yes.
And who says I would be part of this family?
You did when you married me?
Well, there's some fine print for you.
So that's it. You won't come.
Trust me, it's a bad idea. We're not going, and that's final.
Hey, come on, Shrek. We don't want to hit traffic.
Wait, who's Shinji?
Yeah, it's Blitz.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, we'll wait.
Anyway, hold up. Well, since it's on the DVD, and since I think we still can be able to do so.
The nice, happy, sweet fairy godmother. She's a bit of a sort of celebrity, show business fairy godmother. If you should ever need me, happiness, it's just a teardrop away.
You know, she just brings this amazing performance to the fairy godmother. And when I hear her voice, it can definitely come up with 15 different things that could be, you know, under the surface of the character.
Harold, you forced me to do something I really didn't want to do.
Jennifer was amazing. I mean, Jennifer, again, was someone I always wanted to work with, admired right back from French and Saunders through Ab Fab and all the stuff she's ever done.
She's got quite a few things stirring in her pot. You remember my son, Prince Charming. Prince Charming.
Charming! Oh, is that you? My gosh! Years. When did you get back?
Oh, about 5 minutes ago, actually. After I endured blistering winds and scorching days, I climbed to the highest point of all of
Prince Charming is Rupert Everett, who is an angel.
He's daring, he's dashing, he's brave, and so he represents all of that. He's living the so-called dream. There to await the kiss of the handsome Prince Charming. And it was destiny that his kiss would break the dreaded curse. I think the most exciting thing, in a way, is that, you know, the classic thing of a book opening and someone reading the lines, and I get to read the Once Upon a Time bit at the beginning. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, the king and queen were blessed with a beautiful baby girl. And throughout the land, everyone was happy. That is really thrilling, because my whole childhood was, you know, was going to the cinema and seeing those bits of silk with a book on top and hearing some voice saying "Once upon a time, long, long ago."
Rupert is interesting because he's also a very well trained, theatrical stage actor, and so he has all this presence and very professional, very, very serious about his performance, and yet he does a lot of comedy.
I mean, after all, if you've got it, flaunt it, right?
So it was just such a wonderful blend.
Is that glitter on your lips?
Cherry flavored. Want a taste?
Just an amazing group of actors. They're so good that you actually end up getting to know and falling in love with the characters. I've had a great experience being Shrek, being the voice of Shrek. And because families come up to me and are very, very grateful that Shrek exists because of the message, because it's funny, and because it's so well written and so well put together.
Every time I walk down the street and a parent or a kid comes up, or parents always like, you know who that is? That's Princess Fiona. And the kids are always like, no, it's not.
They're kids, and they'll say like, my son is.
Let's see where now. Yeah, I mean, like I did it before.
I remember buying a Shrek 2 on DVD, and I couldn't stop watching it.
Once upon a time, there was a handsome prince who set out on a quest to rescue.
Yeah, buddy.
For it was his destiny to climb to the highest room of the tallest tower, pull back the gossamer curtains to find her.
What?
Princess.
What?
She's on her honeymoon.
With whom? They're off.
Come on, Shrek, we don't want to hit traffic.
On a new journey. To a distant land.
Yeah.
This is literally like their version of Los Angeles.
Well, yeah, that's the point.
Yeah, I didn't notice that when I first saw it because I didn't see like any pictures of it at the time.
From a swamp. Well, I suppose that would be a fine place to raise the children.
And also, this is how I got introduced to John Cleese.
Me too.
Same.
Like in animated, and then in film, where I think it was SpongeBob.
For dinner.
DreamWorks Pictures presents. Excuse me, I'm looking for the ugly stepsister. Old friends.
Hey, Larry King.
Yep.
And a few surprises.
Wait, did you guys even wait? I even had like the game of this on the Game Boy.
Wait, are you talking about the Shrek game?
Yeah, Shrek 2.
I think there's one on Wii, but I'm not entirely sure. But I do have Puss in Boots on Wii and actually beat it.
Nice. How was it?
It was really good. It was actually fun to play.
All that glitters is gold. I think one of the most interesting parts of Shrek 2 for me to see was Puss in Boots.
Yeah. And the fact that Antonio Banderas,
Yeah, I first saw him in Spy Kids.
And the fact that it's based on what Antonio Banderas played before, Zorro.
Nice. Oh, I even saw a Zorro movie too. Coincidence.
I've never even seen any of the Zorro movies.
Residency right now. Wish me luck.
Well, Puss in Boots can make you feel like it.
Greetings, Mother Factors. My name is Sam, and today you're all going to get out of my swamp.
And hopefully,
I don't own a swamp. I own a marsh. Big difference. Anyway, if you haven't managed to deduce the subject of this video already,
and I can't wait for Blitz's impression of it.
Today we're going to be learning all about the wonderful.
Oh yeah, we'll see once he comes back.
Logo has been delighting us for years, but I'm sure there are things.
Ew, kid, why are you looking at Shrek?
This video. But which grumpy British TV personality has appeared in the Shrek universe? Why would you not want to get Shreked? And no, it's not what you're thinking. And how do I keep marauding villagers out of my peaceful marshlands? It's a genuine problem that I, Sam from 101 Facts, have to deal with. 2 out of 3 of these questions are going to be answered. So pull on your fetching leather waistcoat, light your home with candles made of your own earwax, and turn a dramatic shade of green as we count through 101 facts about Shrek, the big oniony boy. Number 1. In case you're looking for somebody to thank for our favourite boy, Shrek was produced by former chairman of Walt Disney Studios, Jeffrey Katzenberg, who founded DreamWorks in 1994 with Steven Spielberg, of all people, and music executive David Geffen. Number 2. Like all award-winning films, it's based on the original picture book Shrek by William Steig, who was an incredible 83 years of age at the time of writing. He knew nothing of the meme-fest monster he had created. Number 3. This book story is nothing like how we know Shrek today, as it involves him being kicked out of the house by his parents and visiting a witch who tells him he'll win the princess's hand. There's no Lord Farquaad, the princess was nameless and was an 100% of the... rather than just... time. Number 4. Name is in the jerk, meaning terror or fright. Number 5. Interestingly enough, Steven Spielberg originally acquired the film rights to the book back in 1991. He had either Bill Murray or Steve Martin in mind for the role, and envisioned his version of Shrek as 2D animation under his production company Amblin Entertainment. Number 6. DreamWorks then acquired the rights to Shrek in 1995, but Shrek wouldn't come out until 2001. That's 6 years of entirely unnecessary Shrekless oblivion, which we were forced to endure. Number 7. There were early plans to make Shrek a live-action digital animation hybrid that used primitive motion capture technology, but after a year and a half of development, it tested horribly. Katzenberg himself said it looked terrible, it didn't work, it wasn't funny, and we didn't like it. Harsh. Number 8. Despite overseeing some of Disney's most successful films, such as Beauty and the Beast, The Little Mermaid, and The Lion King, Katzenberg was forced to resign following tensions between him and Disney CEO Michael Eisner. The birth of DreamWorks in 1994 would be the beginning of Katzenberg's rabid bloodthirst for revenge. Number 9. DreamWorks' first animated feature-length release was Ants, and was the first attack on Disney, as it seemed completely ripped off from the early development of Pixar's A Bug's Life, details of which were an open secret around the animation community well before the film came out. However, despite the success of films like Ants, The Prince of Egypt, and their Aardman co-production Chicken Run, DreamWorks Animation still found themselves at risk of closing. It was Shrek which Katzenberg credits as the company's savior, the project which helped transition DreamWorks into only producing digital animation, as traditional hand-drawn animation began to fall out of popularity with Western audiences. Number 10. Still bitter from his time at Disney, Katzenberg made Shrek as a not-so-subtle parody of Disney as a whole. The first film has various parodies of and references to Disney animation, such as Sleeping Beauty, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Pinocchio, Peter Pan, Dumbo, Cinderella and Beauty, and The Beast. That's some delicious pettiness right there. Number 11. It has long been rumoured that Shrek was modelled after 50s wrestler Maurice Tillet, aka the French Angel. Tillet suffered from a disorder called acromegaly, a condition in which the body produces too much growth hormone and causes the affected person to grow abnormally. Number 12. For just Shrek's model alone, there are 90 muscles, with 585 body animation controls and 180 animation controls in his face alone. Number 13. Animators on the film actually took mud baths so they could experience and understand how mud would fall so they could effectively animate it. Now that is dedication. Number 14. While researching and designing Shrek's own swamp home, Shrek's art director, Douglas Rogers, was chased by an alligator in a South Carolina swamp. Real mud baths and gator chases? I guess some people still do suffer for their art. Number 15. American comedian and former SNL star Chris Farley was originally cast to voice Shrek. Farley managed to record around 85% of Shrek's dialogue before he tragically passed away in December of 1997. You can still find animatics of his Shrek voiced alongside Eddie Murphy's Donkey, who have been involved since the beginning. Number 16. Before Canadian comedy legend Mike Myers landed the title role as Shrek, several other prominent actors were also considered, including heartthrob Leonardo DiCaprio, and everyone's favourite Scientologist, Tom Cruise. Number 17. Another contender for the role of our dearest Shrek was modern-day meme deity Nicolas Cage. Oh, Nick ended up rejecting the role, because he didn't want to look like or be seen as an ugly ogre, okay? Curiously though, Cage has since appeared as an ugly caveman in DreamWorks The Croods, so speciesist sounds it. Number 18. Chris Farley's Shrek was originally written to be a gentler, more starry-eyed teenager who wanted to become a knight. This was changed because Myers didn't want to step in Farley's shoes, preferring to make the role more of his own. This led to significant rewrites and a whole new version of the film. Number 19. Wanting to differentiate himself from Chris Farley's version of Shrek, Mike Myers wanted to change Shrek's accent to be Scottish rather than Canadian. While people like Steven Spielberg have since praised Myers for the decision, it did cost the studio an additional $4 million. Money that could have been spent on millions of delicious chicken nuggets. Or, I don't know, wages or something. Whatever. Number 20. Before Cameron Diaz, SNL comedian Jane Ann Garofalo was cast for the role of Fiona, but was fired without explanation. It's speculated that because her sarcastic Fiona was meant as more of a foil to Chris Farley's kindly Shrek, they needed a sweeter Fiona to counter Mike Myers' more combative and lonesome take on the ogre. Number 21. While it's more common practice nowadays, Shrek had its cast record all their lines separately, so they never actually got to meet each other. Much sad, very isolation. Number 22. If Nicolas Cage thought the final design of Shrek was ugly, he clearly hadn't seen the original concept art, which was based on the original book. You can probably guess why this wasn't used. Number 23. In addition to the 6 main characters and over 100 unique secondary characters created for the first film, the crowd scene in Shrek's Swamp uses over 1,000 fairy tale creatures, and there are over 1,500 characters in the wedding scene. The filmmakers mixed heads and body parts between each crowd extra, so they don't all look like a football crowd in FIFA 98. Number 24. Being Shrek may sound like some sort of cruel memory, and very painful, but it was a term used within DreamWorks to describe anyone sent to work on Shrek. It was a punishment for anyone who failed on the Prince of Egypt, since Shrek was seen as an ugly, low-budget stepchild that would never see the light of day. Oh, how the script hath been flipped. Number 25. At the time of its release, Shrek was a technical marvel. A marvel, I say! The film was produced by DreamWorks and digital animation studio Pacific Data Images, PDI, who pioneered proprietary software which they used to create the anatomy of every character so their appearance and movement would look more grounded and realistic. Number 26. Smash Mouth's All-Star was only meant to be a placeholder track for an early cut of the film, but ended up sticking because it tested well with audiences, because, well, of course it did, it's a straight-up banger.
So
Number
much to
27.
do, so much to see, so what's wrong with taking the back streets?
Fiona's burp was included because the director heard Cameron Diaz burp during a take and thought, wow, she can burp, let's put that in. Sure, I mean, yeah, fine. Number 28. Shrek's air quotes, sorry, did that in air quotes, are a tribute to Chris Farley and his SNL character Bennett Brough, known for his hilarious overuse of this gesture. Number 29. Robin Hood isn't actually in Shrek. This is instead Monsieur Hood, a French subversion of the English folklore icon. This annoyed some British filmgoers, but I think that was the point. Number 30. The famous Ogres Have Layers line is actually quite a high-class reference. It refers to a Norwegian play called Peer Gynt by Henrik Ibsen, the title character of which describes himself in a very similar way to how Shrek describes himself shortly after meeting Donkey. You see, you have to have a high IQ to understand Shrek's hidden layers. Number 31. The film's wrestling scene features many real wrestling moves, including suplexes, drop kicks, seat sentence, and the tombstone pile driver, the signature move of The Undertaker. Number 32. The scene where all the fairy tale creatures are getting sold off to Duloc goons represents how classic fairy tales in the public domain have become synonymous with the Disney brand after their respective films.
Number 33.
Duloc is based heavily on Disney World, from the car parks and lifeless Sparkpod merchandise stores to the little puppet information box which sings a tune rather similar to It's a Small World After All. Satire in a kids' movie, perish the thought. Number 34. The most scathing shot at Disney Shrek takes is in the form of Lord Farquaad, a short, monstrous ruler with a striking and likely intentional likeness to Michael Eisner. Katzenberg has never admitted publicly that Shrek was made to lampoon Disney, but rather let the work speak for itself. Number 35. The name Farquaad is also suspected to be a play on an insult that rhymes with duck bod. We'll leave you to figure that one out, because I don't want this video demonetized. Number 36. While we're on Farquaad, we'd like to point out that he appears to become tumescent in this scene. He looks at Fiona, then looks at the now slightly raised duvet with a proper dirty grin. What a flip. Number 37. As you're likely aware, the film is overflowing with movie references. Fiona's bullet time fight is not The Matrix, Shrek's Try the Veal line is from The Godfather, and That'll Do Donkey That'll Do references everyone's favourite pig-led movie, the 1995 classic, Babe. Number 38. The film might start off with 3 bears, but at the end, Mama Bear is implied to be dead. They show the 3 locked up crying, then Mama Bear is a rag on Farquaad, and in the ending musical number, Papa Bear is dancing with another woman in the karaoke number, with Mama Bear nowhere to be seen. I'm not sure who's more brutal, Farquaad or the Papa. He moved on quick. Number 39.
Want to make the switch to Shopify and keep all of your business critical data? No problem. Sign up for a free trial at
Shrek was the first animated film to appear at the Cannes Film Festival since 1953. Not only that, but Shrek 2, which we'll get to in a minute, appeared at Cannes 2004 in competition for the coveted Palme d'Or. To everyone's surprise, it lost to Fahrenheit 9/11. Damn you, Michael Moore, damn you! Number 40. Shrek actually won the first Animated Feature Film Academy Award in 2002. While impressive, it only had to face up to two other films, Monsters Inc. and Jimmy Neutron. Do you think Shrek should have won against these two films? Let us know in our gorgeous YouTube poll. Number 41. Donkey is an old soul when it comes to music, as he doesn't just sing I'm a Believer by the Monkees, but also Try a Little Tenderness by Otis Redding and Friends by Bette Midler.
Stop singing!
The meaning of life. Donkey's line, My Mouth Was Open and Everything, references Eddie Murphy's somewhat infamous stand-up special, Delirious. Number 43. Mike Myers, Eddie Murphy and Cameron Diaz managed to negotiate an upfront payment of $10 million each off the back of the success of the first movie. That's some impressive haggling, guys. Love the hustle. Number 44. So yeah, then Shrek 2 happened. Antonio Banderas plays Puss in Boots in Shrek 2. The character is partially inspired by the character Zorro, who was also played by Banderas in 1998. Number 45. Banderas proved his dedication to the role by becoming an actual cat in real life. Ha, nah, I'm kidding, but that would be amazing, wouldn't it? No, actually, he voiced Puss in English, Spanish, and Italian. Show off. Number 46. PDI's work on digitally creating realistic hair was a huge triumph in the first Shrek, but was dwarfed by their efforts in Shrek 2. While the tech for hair was mostly utilised for Donkey and the Grass in Shrek 1, Shrek 2 had a whole host of different characters with specific hair needs, specifically Prince Charming and Puss in Boots, who wasn't just covered in fur, but had a feather in his cap that needed to react naturally to Puss's head movements. Number 47. Shrek 2 references a ton more movies than its predecessor, taking a dig at Lord of the Rings, The Little Mermaid, Pretty Woman, Mission Impossible, and Spider-Man. It's got references at the wazoo. Number 48. The giant gingerbread man Mongo is one huge reference to multiple movies by himself. Mongo references a character of the same name from Blazing Saddles. His stomp through Far, Far Away could be a reference to either Godzilla or Ghostbusters. And when Mongo is submerged in the castle moat, he says, "Be good," which is from the classic family sci-fi film E.T. Number 49. In an early version of Shrek 2, Shrek renounced the throne at the end of the film and called for a democratic election. The two presidential candidates would have been Pinocchio and Gingy. Number 50. Fairy Godmother herself, Jennifer Saunders, did all of her own singing in her cover for Holding Out for a Hero. Impressive. Number 51. Shrek 2 was initially banned in Israel, owing to the fact that the original Hebrew dub of the film included a castration joke made at the expense of high-pitched Israeli singer David Deor. Chill, guys, chill. Number 52. The Shrek 2 DVD features a special feature segment entitled Far, Far Away Idol, which contains a Pop Idol-inspired singing contest in which characters from the film sing to impress a high-fancy version of Simon Cowell. Number 53. There was an online poll to decide the ultimate winner of the Far, Far Away Idol contest, which ended up being Doris, the ugly stepsister. She was voiced by Larry King, but also by Jonathan Wass in the UK version. Number 54. Shrek 2 is the 6th best-selling DVD of all time in the US, and with 5.5 million sold, was the best-selling of all time at the time. Does that make sense? Good for them. Number 55. Shrek the Third, the third movie, believe it or not, and Puss in Boots, a spin-off, were directed by Chris Miller, who is not the same Christopher Miller involved with the Lego Movie and 21 Jump Street. He was a story artist and voiced the Magic Mirror on the first two films, with Shrek the Third being his directorial debut. Number 56. Interestingly, Chris Miller and the other storyboard artists, Conrad Vernon and Cody Cameron, got the voice roles because they were so effective in pitching their scenes. Vernon voiced the Gingerbread Man and Cameron voiced Pinocchio and one of the three little pigs. Number 57. Eric Idle co-starred in Shrek the Third, but nearly sued DreamWorks over the use of a joke where coconuts are used to mimic the sound of horses, originally used in Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Eric Idle called it joke stealing, while DreamWorks called it a playful homage, since both Monty Python alums Eric Idle and John Cleese featured in the film. Jeez, calm down, Eric. Number 58. Speaking of another Eric now, cult comedians Tim and Eric, after being annoyed by the gratuitous advertising for Shrek the Third, decided to make their own Shrek-free adverts, encouraging people to see the film. Trust Tim and Eric for memeing Shrek before it was cool. Number 59. Shrek the Third is the only Shrek which mentions his parents. They also feature in the Shrek musical, which is a thing, and a Shrek comic, which is also a thing. Number 60. Katzenberg said that after the success of Shrek 2 that he fully intended to dig into Shrek's family origins by the 5th film in the franchise. That ended up never happening, but never say never. Number 61. Shrek Forever After is supposed to be the final film in the Shrek franchise, at least chronologically anyway. Despite Katzenberg's original 5-film plan, he felt the script put forward for this one was good enough to end on, which is why it was originally called Shrek. the final chapter. Number 62. Shrek Forever After is the first film Pacific Data Images did not work on. Instead, they were put on Megamind and the Madagascar franchise. Unfortunately, they'll never be on a Shrek film ever again, as they closed in 2015. Number 63. The reason Puss in Boots gets so fat in Forever After's alternate reality was explained in a deleted scene, where Puss is tasked with killing Ogre Fiona. He instead befriends her after hearing about how she was a beautiful princess under a curse, and leaves his swashbuckling for companionship. Nintendo 64. As with tradition, Walter Dawn, head of story on Shrek Forever After, was cast as Rumpelstiltskin after he did the voices for all the characters during the storyboard meetings. Number 65. Rumpelstiltskin was written to be an amalgamation of Shrek's first three villains, Farquaad, Fairy Godmother, and Prince Charming. Like Farquaad, he's of diminutive height and rules an empire with an iron fist, has magical powers like the Fairy Godmother, and has his life ruined by Shrek through the rescue of Princess Fiona, like Prince Charming did.
What if you could do SEO smarter and faster? With Wix, you can edit your meta tag.
Number 66. Shrek Forever After is the first Shrek film to appear in Real D 3D IMAX and a 2:3:5:1 aspect ratio. Used by this technical fact, well, here's a photo of a puppy to cheer you up. You just can't get the staff anymore, can you? Number 67. Jeremy Steig, son of William Steig, actually played the Pied Piper's flute in Shrek. But Hollywood. God. And $1 for just 23 minutes of voice work as Fiona's father, King Harold. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Number 69. Dragon and Donkey's weird relationship. The Shrek Forever After's promotional campaign with McDonald's went slightly awry, as 2 million glass cups had to be recalled for containing the toxic cancer-causing metal cadmium. Well...
Oh, I learned about that through Phantom Strider.
Number 70.
Really?
If you
Yeah.
liked Donkey's karaoke part at the end of the first film and thought, yeah, the film needs more singing, then you can go and see Shrek the Musical, an officially licensed show that debuted in Seattle back in 2008. Number 71. The music of Shrek the Musical was written by Janine Tesori and David Lindsay-Bear, known best for his Pulitzer Prize-winning play Rabbit Hole. Its story is inspired by both the original book and the 2001 film. Number 72. While the Shrek musical does close with I'm a Believer, Smash Mouth is nowhere to be seen, which makes it feel physically sick. Instead, there's an officially sanctioned Smash Mouth musical called All Star, the Best Broadway Musical. This will be a 4-act production consisting only of various renditions of the song All Star. High concept theatre for sure. Number 73. Smash Mouth appear quite defensive when it comes to their Shrek affiliation, as they took to Twitter in 2016 to correct their fans. When anyone mentioned how much they relate the band to Shrek, they respond by asserting how their first #1 single happened before Shrek's release. I think their stance could use a little change. Number 74. Actor and comedian Mark Mosley has a fantastic Eddie Murphy impression. It's so good, in fact, he's been hired to voice Eddie Murphy's characters, such as Mushu from Mulan and Donkey from Shrek, in various sequels, TV shows, and video games. Number 75. They wanted to make more Shrek, but couldn't do it with Shrek, so instead they did Puss in Boots, which was a spin-off and prequel to Shrek 2, featuring Antonio Banderas as Talking Tabby back in 2011. Number 76. One of the aims of Puss in Boots was to make it completely separated from Shrek, partly because they didn't know what Shrek 4 was going to do with its plot and characters. Because of this, Puss is the only character from the main Shrek films to be seen in this movie. Number 77. Shrek Forever After did include a sly reference to Puss in Boots, though, as when Shrek puts the Shrek book back, a Puss in Boots book can be seen on the bookshelf. Number 78. Puss in Boots was going to be a straight-to-DVD release planned for 2008, but it would have been the first DreamWorks film to do so, so why start there? Number 79. Academy Award-winning director Guillermo del Toro signed on as an exec producer on Puss in Boots in 2010, which is like, fine, okay, why not? Number 80. The main villain of Puss in Boots, the dastardly Humpty Dumpty, never appeared in any of the Shrek films, but he did appear as a playable character in 2003's Shrek Wreakin' Havoc and the 2005 fighting game Shrek Super Slam. Can't main an egg in Smash Ultimate, I'm just saying. Number 81. There are 8 Shrek short films. 8! There's also a Christmas special called Shrek the Halls, a Halloween special called Scared Shrekless. That's quite funny. And 2 Puss in Boots TV series. Number 82. One of Shrek's short films, Shrek 4D, is a ride found at Universal Studios theme parks around the world, and featured the ghost of Lord Farquaad as he tries to kidnap Princess Fiona. What, is that canon? Because that's crazy. Number 83. There has been a movie tie-in game for every main Shrek film, including Puss in Boots. Yes, including Puss in Boots. You lucky ducks. Number 84. As such, there have been a frankly ridiculous 29 Shrek video games overall, released across handheld consoles, home consoles like PS4, Xbox, and GameCube, as well as iOS. Number 85. The first Shrek video game, an Xbox movie tie-in game called, well, Shrek, was created and developed by none other than Battlefield and Mirror Edge developers, DICE. Nice. Number 86. This Shrek game was a widely promoted Xbox launch title, which was used to sell and show off the Xbox capabilities. Nothing like a huge cartoon ogre to exhibit your console's technical accomplishments. Number 87. Shrek is one of only 15 fictional characters to have a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Other not real but very real to us Walk of Famers include Bugs Bunny, Kermit the Frog, and Godzilla. Number 88. If you ever watched Shrek and thought, yeah, I wish I was in Shrek's magical world, then you are in luck. Far, far away, it's real, and you can visit it in Universal Studios Singapore, featuring reconstructions of Shrek's swamp house and a 40-meter-tall faraway castle.
Whoa.
The composer of every Shrek film's original score so far is Harry Gregson Williams. He's also worked on dozens of other films, such as The Martian, Chicken Run, X-Men Origins Wolverine, the best Wolverine around, let's face it, and the Metal Gear Solid video game series 2. Number 90. There are a ton of celebrity cameos which have been cut from major releases. For example, Justin Timberlake was supposed to reprise his role as Artie for Shrek Forever After. Oh yes, by the way, sorry, Justin Timberlake was in Shrek 3. I might have mentioned that already, but that's insane, isn't it? Those involved with the film have since stated that Timberlake's omission was not related to his Cameron Diaz-related romantic woes. Sure. Number 91. It's hard to work out the exact moment Shrek became a meme. However, Google Trends says that the phrase Shrek meme started to be searched more widely around 2012, which was the year the image board ShrekChan was launched, and terms like boga started to be used to describe so-called Shrek fans. 8 years after Shrek Forever After, and Shrek memes have never been more popular. Or, let's face it, disturbing. Number 92. Shrek, a sheep from New Zealand, avoided being sheared by hiding in caves for 6 years. When they found him, he had 60 pounds of wool on him, which would have been enough to make 20 men's suits. They auctioned the wool off for children's medical charity Cure Kids. Not even ogres have that many layers. Number 93. In November 2018, Shrek Retold was unleashed onto the internet. A crowd-funded fan-made collaboration of over 200 filmmakers and animators contributed their own style and talent to remake the first Shrek film in its entirety. And boy, it is a trip. A beautiful trip, but a trip. Number 94. Grant Dufferin, the man behind organising Shrek Retold, has been a devout Shrek fan for a while, founding the yearly convention Shrekfest back in 2014. Number 95. It's worth saying, though, that Shrek would not exist as it would today without Saturday Night Live. Mike Myers, Eddie Murphy, Maya Rudolph, Amy Poehler, Cherry O'Terry, Jane Ann Garofalo, and Chris Farley were all SNL members. Aforementioned pop person Justin Timberlake has also appeared on SNL various times too. Number 96. DreamWorks' YouTube channel DreamWorks TV seem to have been keeping Shrek alive by uploading the series Swamp Talk, where Shrek and Donkey, not voiced by Eddie Murphy and Mike Myers I should add, host a vlog-like talk show in Shrek's house. It started in 2015 and ended in September 2016 with episodes that discuss other far, far away residents and parodied the 2016 presidential election. Hashtag Drain the Swamp. Number 97. In case you were wondering, Shrek and Fiona's kids are called Felicia, Fergus, and Farkle. Which is, Farkle. Is that cruelty? That sounds like cruelty. Number 98. On the flip side of that, in case you were wondering, Donkey and Dragon's Dronkies are called Debbie, Bananas, Cocoa, Peanut, Eclair, and Parfait. How did they decide on names? Because the dragon can't talk, right? There's so many weird things about the dragon and the donkey. Ugh. Number 99. A fifth main series Shrek film has been rumoured for years, with Jeffrey Katzenberg teasing a return in 2014. He stated that we'd like to let him have a little time to rest, but we're not finished, and neither is he. Ominous, but sure.
Hey now, number 100, get your game on, go, hey.
Chris Meledandri, producer of recent hits Despicable Me and Minions, and also the owner of a really cool second name, has been brought on for the Shrek reboot, scheduled for 2019, according to Variety. He hopes it will feel like it's not simply another film in a series of sequels. I mean, that is literally what it will be, but okay. All that glimmers is 101. Only shooting stars break the mold. While the director's involvement have had many people speculating it was produced by Illumination Entertainment, much like the recent Grinch retelling, it will in fact stay under DreamWorks, with Meledandri expressing a desire to retain the original voice cast. Jennifer Lawrence probably has better things to do anyway, although that being said, she would be my perfect for me, if I was Shrek, because she's beautiful and it's... Anyway, that was 101 facts about our favourite onion boy, Shrek. Which is your favourite Shrek film? Which is your favourite Shrek meme?
Let's see. What was one that I had in mind?
Oh, Blitzy's back.
Thanks.
Hey, sorry about that.
Welcome back, Blitzy.
It was kind of inconvenient because I had to go to a store.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I had to go to Walgreens for a little bit.
I haven't been to Walgreens in a while.
Yeah, just had to pick up some supplies and everything. That's it.
All right. Cool. All right, then.
Sorry if I
that's fine.
didn't tell you ahead of time. My fault.
That's fine.
Good.
We stopped because there's a line for you that has something to do with Gingy.
Oh, okay. Again, I'm very sorry. I know Fresh gets tired, wasting time.
Because because the limits, we might not ever do anything because if the limit goes out, because I'm gonna have to take this and edit it.
But here's the thing, though. Your limit, it refills every month.
Well, I mean, there's just so much stuff going on that I kind of forgot about that a little bit. But I mean, or just know about that just now. Okay, well, thanks for letting me know about that.
No problem. Let's get back to it.
All right then.
I mean, I'll ask later about more details, but yeah, let's just do it.
Okay. Fresh, if you don't mind, can you read your line from Doc again so we can start off?
All right. Hey, come on, Shrek. We don't want any traffic.
Don't worry, we'll take care of everything.
Very good.
Thank you. And who's the mouse? Yeah, can somebody check the picture?
I'll do it. Hey, wait for me. I'll freak out. Z, freak out.
Move it up, hand it out, hand it out, move it out, hand it out, move it out, raw hide, move it out, hand it out, move it, hand it out, move it out, move it out, hand it out, my hand, right about, move it out, hand it out, move it out, hide, knock it out, turn it out, make it out, club out. Now make it out, look about, raw hide, yeah. Are we there yet?
No.
What is this? Are we there at the movie?
What?
Watch. Ice Cube's gonna come in the next scene.
Are we there yet?
Not yet.
Okay, are we there yet? There yet?
No.
Are we
Somebody's
there yet?
echoing.
What?
No. What?
What?
Somebody's
Wait,
echoing.
All right, who is it?
I said somebody was echoing.
Yes, I'm trying to figure out who is it because.
Check your mic too, just in case.
Testing.
Right. Hello? Okay, yeah, the echo stopped.
Okay, good.
All right.
All right, let's see. Are we there yet?
No.
Are we there yet?
Yes.
Really?
No.
Are we there yet?
No.
Are we there yet?
No, we're not.
Are we there yet?
No.
No.
Are we there yet?
Are we there yet?
Hey, that's not funny.
Hey, that's not funny.
Hey, that's really mature.
Hey, that's really mature.
See, this is why nobody likes ogres.
He looks like ogres.
All right, you lost.
All right, you lost.
All right, I'm just gonna stop talking.
Finally.
This taking forever, Shrek. There ain't no inside movie or nothing.
The kingdom's so far, far away. That's where we're going. Far, far away.
All right, I get it. Just so dumb bored.
Well, find a way to entertain yourself. Oh, for 5 minutes! You did not be yourself for 5 minutes!
Dun dun. Dun 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 dun.
Ah! Are we there yet?
Yes.
Oh, finally!
Oh, that scene never gets old.
Yeah.
Wow. It's gonna be champagne, widgets, and caviar trees from now on. Hey, good looking. We'll be back to pick you up later. Woo, pantyhose.
We are definitely not in the swamp anymore.
Woman. I'll take care of it.
Hey, everybody, look!
Hey, this nothing so great, huh? Yeah, you working that head. Moving stars.
Yeah, and that's my you're the announcer.
All right. This is it.
Wait.
No, you're not.
Wait, oops. Okay, too far.
Too far away.
Announcing the long-awaited return of the beautiful Princess Fiona and her new husband.
Yeah!
Well, this is it.
This is it.
This is it.
This is it.
Yeah, you guys were going way too early with that.
Sorry.
Why don't you guys go ahead? I'll park the car because like you're all like out of control about like this where to go and stuff.
Yeah.
Nothing personal.
So, you still think this was a good idea?
Of course. Look, Mom and Dad look happy to see us.
Who on earth are they?
I think that's our little girl.
That's not little. That's a really big problem. Wasn't she supposed to be kissing Prince Charming and break the spell?
Well, he's no Prince Charming, but they do look.
Happy now? We came, we solved it. Now let's go before they light the torches.
They're my parents.
Hello, they locked in you in the tower.
Hey, that was for my own.
Good. Now here's our chance. Let's go back inside and pretend we're not home.
Harold, we have to be
quick. While they're not looking, we could make a run for it.
Shrek, stop it. Everything's gonna be
a disaster. There's no way
you can do this.
Oh, really? Really?
Really?
Don't
want
to
be
here.
Mom, yeah. I'd like you to meet my husband, Shrek.
Well, it's easy to see where Fiona gets her good looks from.
Excuse me. Wait, hold on. Wait, let me do it again.
Yeah, don't forget to read like carefully, dude.
Okay.
No. That's for all of y'all.
Okay. Excuse me.
But else in it, I would say, hey, Fiona. That's good. I guess not.
What do you mean, not on the list? Don't tell me you don't know who I am. Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for waiting. You know I had the hardest time finding this place.
No, bad donkey, back down.
Okay. No. Dad, it's all right. It's all right. He's with us. He helped rescue me from the dragon.
Yeah, that's me, the normal Steve. Hey, wait, I got first one for Steve.
Oh boy. Oh, no, that's wrong thing. Sorry.
Shrek.
Yeah? Oh, sorry. Great soup. This is cute. Mmm.
What is it, Star Wars?
What do you mean?
Because, you know, the actor that played Kylo Ren, yeah, Adam Driver, he said great soup one time in a movie.
Oh. All right.
Yeah, the constant screaming man. No, darling.
Oh.
So, Fiona, tell us about where you live.
Well, Shrek owns his own land, don't you, honey?
Oh, yes, and it's hunting for us abundant squirrels and cute little doggies and...
I know you're not talking about the swamp.
Okay. An ogre from a swamp. Oh, how original.
Well, I suppose that would be a fine place to raise the children.
It's a bit early to be thinking about that, isn't it? Indeed, I just started eating.
Harold!
What's that supposed to mean?
Dad, it's great, okay?
Well, for his type, yes. My type!
I gotta go to the bathroom.
How?
Dinner is served.
I can just pee here. What do you mean, how? I can pee anywhere I want. Never mind. I can order.
Bon appetit.
Oh, Mexican food. My favorite.
Oh, no.
That's about yesterday.
Oh, yeah, because it's Cinco de Mayo.
Right, well, that was yesterday.
All right, well, that's fine.
Well, let's not just sit here with our tummies rumbling. Everyone dig in.
Don't mind if I do, Lillian.
So, I suppose any grandchildren I could expect from you would be ogres. Yes.
Not that. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Right, Harold?
Oh, no, of course not. That is assuming you don't eat your own young.
Dad?
Oh, no, we usually prefer the ones we were locked away in a tower.
Shrek, please.
I only did that because I love her. Oh, oi! They can't drag a golden castle. You wouldn't understand. You're not her father.
It's so nice to have the family together for dinner. Harold!
Shrek!
Fiona!
Mom!
Harold!
Donkey!
My name's Jeff.
Exactly.
Timmy!
Okay. Oh.
More, please!
The volunteers have called to me, so here comes my sweet melody. I know what every princess needs for her life to live happily.
Jesus, does she not read fairy tales?
Oh, my dear. Oh, look at you. You're all grown up.
Who are you?
Oh, Sweet Pea, I'm your fairy godmother.
Wait, she's not Cinderella.
Ha! I knew that was gonna come by. She's no bibbidi bobbidi boo, that's for sure.
No, but with the wave of our wand, it'll be. I have a fairy godmother?
Shh. Now, don't worry. I'm here to make it all better with just wave of my magic wand. Your troubles will soon be gone. With a flick of the wrist and just a flash, you'll land the prince that's gonna cash a high prince with my some crystal glass once and no much guests and worries will vanish. Your soul will cleanse. Come to find your furniture friends will help you sign a new. Oh, jeez. I mean, even though I thought I could get it. I'm just gonna like.
All right.
It's a lot.
Stop. Look, thank you very much, fairy godmother, but I really don't need all this.
How dare you?
Oh yeah.
Fiona? Fiona?
Oh, you got a puppy? All I got in my room is shampoo.
Oh, fairy godmother, furniture, puppy. I'd like you to meet my husband, Shrek.
Your husband? What did you say? When did this happen?
Shrek is the one who rescued me.
But that can't be right.
Oh, great, more relatives.
She's just trying to help.
Good, she can help us pack. Get your coat there, we're leaving.
What?
Leaving? I want to leave.
When did you decide this?
Shortly after arriving.
Look, I'm sorry.
No. That's all right. I need to go anyway. But remember, dear, if you should ever need me, happiness is just a teardrop away.
Thanks, but we got all the happiness we need. Happy, happy, happy. Like Vera Williams.
So I see. Let's go, Kyle. Stop your bar mitzvah.
Very nice, Shrek.
What? I told you that coming here was a bad idea.
You could have at least tried to get along with my father.
You know, somehow, I don't think I was going to get Darcy's busted even I did want it.
Well, what do you think? It might be nice if somebody asked me what I wanted?
Dude, you want me to pack for you?
You're unbelievable. You're behaving like a...
Go on, say it!
Like an ogre.
Well, here's a newsflash for you. Whatever your parents look or not, I am an ogre. No, my friend. And guess what, princess? That's not about to change.
I've made changes for you, Shrek. Think about that.
That's real smooth, Shrek. I'm an ogre! Arg!
I knew this would happen.
You should. You started it.
I can hardly believe that Lillian... I mean, really, he's the ogre, not me.
I think, Harold, you're taking this a little too personally. This is Fiona's choice.
Yes, but she was supposed to choose the prince we picked out for her. I mean, you expect me to give my blessing to this thing?
Fiona does, and she'll never forgive you if you don't. I don't want to lose our daughter again, Harold. You act as if love is totally predictable. You don't remember when we were young, and we used to walk down by the lily pound, and they were pond, and they were in bloom.
Our kiss? It's not the same. I don't think you realize that our daughter has married a monster.
Oh, stop being such a drama king.
Fine. Pretend there's nothing wrong. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's all in all wonderful. I'd like to know how it come and get any worse. Surprise, motherfucker.
Hello, Harry.
Yeah! Surprise, fairy godmother.
What happened?
Oh, nothing, dear. Just the old crusade wound playing a bit. I'll just stretch it out here for a while.
You better get in. We need to talk.
Actually, fairy godmother, I off to bed. I take my pills, and they tend to make me a bit drowsy. So I'm about to.
Wait, you have a drowsy from Pokemon? Cool. That's pretty cool.
We make this quick visit. What? Oh, hell. So what's new?
You remember my son, Prince Charming?
Charming. Oh, my mom's coming. Be right back.
How can that come out of that? Mysteries. Nothing. What do you call it? When it comes back, do you want to play another? Which character came first?
Yeah.
Okay, so the next one is who came first, Bowser or Link?
Bowser.
You are correct.
Well, that was obvious, wasn't it?
All right, next one, Daisy or Bowser Jr.?
Bowser Jr.
Bowser Jr.
You're wrong. It was Daisy.
I feel like that.
Okay, who came first, Luigi or Princess Peach?
Princess Peach.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
It was Luigi.
What?
Luigi came in 1983, while Peach came out 2 years later in 85.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. Because remember, in the original games, it was Pauline as the original girl.
Well, right.
Pauline.
Mm-hmm. Who came first, Fox or Wario?
Wario.
Correct. Okay. The last one, Samus or Chain Chomp from Mario?
Samus.
You're correct. But out of all of these, I was kind of surprised that Luigi came first.
Yeah, I mean it's called the Mario Brothers, so.
Yeah, and the fact is, did you learn about Luigi's origins of how he became a character?
No.
So basically, back in the day, so you know how the original Mario design was like pixel art and everything, right?
Kind of.
Yeah. So they basically took the Mario design and they took it and they just recolored it to make a Mario Bro. That's how Luigi was made.
Yeah. I mean, for like pixel form, I get it, but later on for 3D models, they had to like change them up a slight bit.
But yeah, I know this has been an argument for a while, but if you had the person choose Mario or Luigi, who would you choose?
Mario.
Okay, fair enough. You, Bopper? For me, I personally choose Luigi because just being the psychic and all, but you gotta admit, Luigi has a cool, especially with his own games.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. Kind of reminds me of that argument with him and Mario in the SML video. What was it, Ghost Jeffy?
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah,
I remember Zombie Jeffy.
Oh, I watched that one, and yeah, funny enough, Shrek appeared in that video.
Was he looking for cheesecake again?
No, he was on a porta potty.
After eating cheesecake? I remember. Yeah, I know. I remember seeing that episode. Oh, hello, Donkey. Oh, I gotta tell you, that little bathroom in there, it smells real bad. Well, Donkey.
What do you call it? What's another SML classic? Of course, yeah, we always bring up Jeffy's homework. You ever watch the Playtime series?
Not really.
I did. I watched like the whole series. It's pretty good. They stopped doing it back in 2019. That's shame. Because the last one was with Richard.
Of course.
Yeah. But I did like the speaking of Richard, remember when Richard Goodman got a job?
Yes, of course.
And I just like Tyrone's song.
Yeah, I enjoy everything about you.
Who's put the cheese? Didn't touch me. Ketchup. How Richard was singing it. Oh man. Remember the video of Cody's New Family?
Well, a little.
You ever watch the Summer School series?
Of course, yeah.
Which one was your favorite?
Okay, yeah. It's the I oh wait I enjoyed the one where Junior pretends that he just stays at home sick, pretending to be sick, and everyone else just has like cupcake day.
Mm-hmm.
And
For me, okay, even though it was a little like harsh on Chef Pee, remember when Junior had to cheat on his last test and Chef Pee got arrested for being in the bathroom with him?
well, actually, he accused Chef Pee of that, which I would not.
Yeah. It's surprisingly in the next episode that he got released, and then he had to take everybody to what was it, Chuck E. Cheese and the Toys R Us.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you remember Jeffy's first birthday?
First, oh, of course,
I
which
know-
happened at Chuck E. Cheese as well.
I did not see that one, but I remember like one time when I saw like a re-uploaded SML. It was of when they went to like the new house. And
Which one? The apartment or like the big house, like the
the
SML
big
house?
house.
Okay, got you.
I remember like it was like this. Chef PP, are we gonna go to Disney World? Junior, why will we go to Disney World? Wait, and also I like that Braxton was like, well, I know it was Bowser, but I'm gonna say his character name right now, and it was like, oh, there's a TV! Oh, get out of my room! Get out of my room! I'm gonna watch Charlie and Friends.
Charlie, for instance, film from alive. Hi guys, I'm
Hi
Charlie.
guys, I'm Charlie, and today I'm gonna do donuts on the street. Whoa! Oh, Charlie, why are you so funny, man? You are so funny.
Do you remember that one time Bowser actually won a Charlie and Friends contest and he got Charlie's underwear signed?
Yeah. And I remember when he actually met Charlie, and then he and a other fan got arrested.
Bro, it took him many years to meet Charlie because I don't blame them. Lavelle can't play two characters at once, but it was clever what they did now.
Yeah, that's true. And I like that they played the old theme song from there in that episode.
Time for Charlie, who's for Charlie?
Like Charlie, we like Charlie.
It's Charlie. It's the Charlie and Friends show.
Oh, I think Blitzy told me that this was probably everyone's least favorite Super Mario Logan episode. It's Jeffy locked out.
No, that's like one of the worst episodes that fans hated.
What? Wait, what did you say?
You remember the episode Jeffy gets locked out?
Wait, I thought it was
Mario.
Mario.
Mario gets locked out, yeah. So basically, it was kind of stupid how he locked out Mario for the whole time, and that's why fans hated it. That's why.
Oh.
Well, no, actually, there's more to that. It's more than just Jeffy locking out Mario because, well, people say that the Brooklyn Tea guy was out of a character where he pretends like Mario he doesn't know Mario, that he's trying to get inside his own house. But fans believe that was actually Does Bad Things guy at the time.
Yes, I was about to bring that up.
Wait.
One at a time, please, before I blow up.
Sorry, go ahead, Bobby.
Wait, I was gonna say, do you guys remember like some episodes like remember that time with Tom Brady where he got like divorced and then it was like The Bachelor, or it was like The Bachelorette, except with all dudes.
All right, well, that's a different episode that doesn't have any point about like what we're talking about now, but
Yeah, it was of a Marvin Brooklyn guy who shot BP and Cody for some reason. Oh wait, this episode right here. I remember like. Oh wait, here's another classic where Bowser went to the movies.
Oh, that's like one of the best Bowser episodes.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh my God, Charlie's gonna have his own movie. Hey, I'm just gonna watch it by myself.
Oh wait. You remember the one where Jeffy loses his voice?
Oh yeah.
I love all the puppet versions of the voice actor, and the puppeteers.
Mm-hmm.
And the episode Jeffy's grandparents. We already know it's like a I feel like for us, if anyone who saw the movie The Visit, they would know that it's kind of like that.
Yeah.
I
Speaking
saw
of
that
Jeffrey,
movie.
yes. Speaking of Jeffrey related ones, what do you call it? Do you remember Inside Jeffy?
No.
Yep. That was supposed to be a reference to Inside Out.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask that.
Yeah. So basically, well, it didn't have all the emotions. It only had happy, sad, and anger. That's it.
Yep. Joy, sadness, and anger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can understand that for Jeffy.
I just like how Anthony played angry Jeffy.
Yeah.
And Logan the whole time playing sad Jeffy the whole time. Well, what's the point of doing everything? We're all gonna die. Shut the hell up!
Shut the hell up!
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Mario's brain, all his emotions are just the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of a bus driver.
Yeah, I was gonna say. And then, like, when they try to calm themselves, it was like when they played a video, it was a crap video, and then they all went like,
Yeah. Let's all calm down now, guys. Let's just think positive and go to our happy place. Triple A gum. It makes you smile.
Don't press the button. I swear, if you press the button, he pressed the button. What's another one? Oh, remember the art contest Junior had with Jeffy's real dad, John, his real dad.
Yeah.
All this because of a mistake Junior made from painting. Damn. What's another one? You remember the baseball one?
Yeah.
You mean with all the characters there?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I remember that.
That's like one of my favorite episodes from 2020. It was like one of the best.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they even tried to like cheat.
Hey, fat boy, you want to fight? And the fact that Scooter's the only character that actually tells the truth in SML. Shocking.
The one time he actually did.
Mm-hmm. Remember when Scooter had his own birthday, but it was like a whole like prank or something because he said every day his birthday?
No, that means he's just very dumb.
Like, you can't blame him. He's Jeffy's clone after all.
Yeah, that actually does make sense. Like, oh wait, also, I like that in the long special of Jeffy's 18th birthday, where his mom actually went out like a good riddance.
Mm.
Yeah, that was my last one.
He had an abusive mom.
Because over the years, just waiting until his 18th birthday to see what he does with the millions. And of course, it had to be ruined by his mother.
Yeah, but we later found out that his dad was still alive and that he is now hated. But he doesn't mind it, and he doesn't want to see Jeffy either.
Damn. And the fact is, that's like the first time they interacted because even though, like, yeah, the first appearance of his real father, Jeffy was still in that apartment. So, like, there could have been a time where they could actually, like, see each other, but no, they were in that moment.
He's like, son, if you are watching this, do not come and find me.
It's like a spy agent.
I think he was said it like that.
Because he was French.
Yeah, I know.
But goddamn, the origins of Jeffy being birthed out by a French guy and a prostitute. Yeah, that's everyday's life.
Oh, by the way, remember the episode Cody's nut allergy?
Oh yes.
Yeah, it was the first part. It was funny when Joseph was like scarfing down them peanut butter, them sandwiches. It's all for me.
Speaking of Joseph, remember the episode where they found out that he's actually a millionaire?
Oh wait. Also, I was gonna do this line from Cody.
No, I can't be allergic to nuts. I love nuts. I love nuts in my mouth.
And also, I heard that was the first time I heard his last name. Yeah, even his last name has nuts, and his last name is Nutkiss.
I mean, they made a joke about that in the past because there was this. You ever watched the SML episode where Cody's mom is a substitute teacher?
Oh.
Yeah. And basically, when she said her last name, they immediately made fun of Cody saying, Cody Nutkiss. Ah! You like to kiss nuts?
I mean, sure, yeah. What else am I supposed to do with nuts?
There is another episode, Hunky Cody, where he actually has abs.
Yeah, he works. Yeah, he actually does work out. It was like, Cody, you're ripped.
Damn. Remember the episode, The Switch, where everybody switched bodies?
Yes.
Oh boy, when Chef Phoebe and Cody switched bodies, oh hell no.
Oh, hell no.
And the fact that he used Chef Phoebe's body to do it with Bowser? Hell no.
Imagine if it was Junior switched with his dad.
Oh, damn. He'd be like overpowered.
Yeah, he would be overpowered and in prison.
Yeah. Wait, speaking of Bowser, yeah, of course. You ever seen the one where he gets his driver's license?
Yeah.
Actually, he failed it though.
Well, yes, but you gotta admit, every time it was funny, like especially the beginning of it, like the song. You remember the song at the beginning? From the radio, if you remember, no. Okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, it had to be a little clear about that, like that. It's clarity, but yes, it was these nuts.
These nuts on the fly stations. Especially that scene with him and Jackie Chu.
Oh, that was there. Yeah, it might be a little bit over the line, but it was still kind of a little bit funny.
Hi kids, I'm Lucy the Dragon, and today I will teach you how to make a cheeseburger. First, you get your bugs.
Oh yeah, I saw that video.
You get the cheese, and then the bun, and then you get glass, and then smash it. That's how you get the hamburger.
Damn it, Doofy.
Doofy the Dragon. Hi guys, today I'm gonna abuse my ex-wife.
Oh god. Wait. I also like what was funny in the episode Career Day was like just the whole sequence of him at the hot dog place, and also it was I was like, what would Jeffy when he actually believed what Marvin told him? My daddy has the coolest job. He's the Tooth Fairy and the Easter Bunny. My parents aren't there for me. It's my bully people.
I'm back.
Somebody once told me. I had to do it.
Sure. All right. So where were we? Charming. Oh, is that you? My gosh, it's been years. How? When did you get back? Oh, about 5 minutes ago, actually. After I endured blistering wind, scorching desert, I climbed to the highest room to the tall tower.
Mommy can handle this. He endures blistering winds and scorching deserts. He climbs the highest bloody room of the tallest bloody tower.
But.
And what does he find? Some gender-confused wolf. Telling him that his princess.
If I could just.
He's already married.
I mean, it wasn't my fault he didn't get there in time.
Stop the car! Harold, you forced me to do something I really don't want to do.
Worry. Well, hi there. Welcome to Fire's Fat Boy. May I take your order?
My diet is ruined. I hope you're happy. Okay, 2 minutes on wraps, no mayo, chili wing.
I'll have the medieval meal.
Yeah, 1 medium meal, and Harold, 30 pounds?
No, thank you.
Sourdough soft taco then?
No, really, I'm fine. Your order, fairy godmother. And this comes with a medieval meal.
Thank There you are, dear. You see, we made a deal, Harold, and I assume you don't want me to go back on my part.
I did not.
So Fiona and Charming will be together.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, believe me, Harold, it was best not only for your daughter, but for your kingdom.
What am I supposed to do about it?
Use your imagination. Have you watched SpongeBob? Learn from that.
Imagination.
Yeah. Oh, come in, Your Majesty. Excuse me.
Who's
Move this frog.
I'm checking. We didn't sign.
Oh.
I'll just play it.
All right.
Hey, do I know you?
No, you must be mistaking me for someone else. Excuse me, I'm looking for the ugly stepsister. Ah, there you are. Right. You see, I need to have someone taken care of.
Who's the guy?
Well, he's not a guy per se. He's an ogre.
Hey, buddy, let me clue you in. There's only one fellow who can handle a job like that, and frankly, you don't like to be disturbed.
Where could I find him? Hello?
Who dares enter my room?
Sorry, I hope I'm not interrupting, but I'm told you're the one to talk to about an ogre problem.
You are told correct, but for this, I charge a great deal of money.
Would this be enough?
You have engaged my valuable services, Your Majesty. Just tell me where I can find this ogre.
This part right here, when that song played, I was like,
Dare I pray that you take this favor of a token of my gratitude.
Exactly.
Your diary. Sleeping Beauty is having a slumber party tomorrow, but Dad says I can't go. He never lets me out after sunset. So Dad says I'm going away for a while. Must be something like in finishing school or something. Mom says that when I'm old enough, my handsome Prince Charming will rescue me from my tower and bring me back to my family. And we will live happily ever after. Mrs. Fiona Charming. Mrs. Fiona Charming. Mrs. Fiona Charming. Mrs. Fiona, Mrs. Fiona Charming. Mrs. Fiona Charming.
Oh, we get it!
Sorry, I hope I'm not interrupting anything. No, I was just reading a scary book. Maybe your daughter's journal. I was hoping you let me apologize for my despicable behavior earlier. Okay? I don't know what came over me. Do you suppose we could pretend it never happened and start over? Look, Ibachi, please call me Dad. Dad, we both acted like ogres. Maybe we just need some time to get to know each other. Excellent idea. I was actually hoping you might join me after me for a morning hunt, a little father-son time. I know it would mean the world to Fiona. Shall we say 7:30 by the old oak? Face it, donkey, we're lost.
we can't be lost. We followed the king's instructions exactly. What did he say? Head to the darkest part of the woods.
Aye.
And sinister trees with those scary looking branches.
Sick?
Yeah, there's a bush that's shaped like Shirley Bassey.
Shirley Bassey.
Don't ask, just continue.
Okay. We passed that bush 3 times already.
Hey, You're the one who said you didn't want to stop and get directions.
Oh, great. My one son to fix these up with Fiona's dad, and I end up lost in the woods with you.
All right, don't you get helpy with me. I'm gonna try to help.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry, alright?
Hey, don't worry about it.
I just really need to make these work with this guy.
Yeah, sure. Let's go on with Daddy.
Well, donkey. I know it's kind of a tender moment. Oh. Okay. Well, donkey. I know it's a kind of tender moment back there, but the pairing?
Man, what are you talking about? I ain't burned.
Oh, sir. What's next? A hug?
Hey, Shrek, donkeys don't purr. What do you think I am? Some kind of a pup?
Hey, fear me if you dare.
Hey, look, a cool cat.
We got a piece.
It's a cat, donkey. Come here, little kitty. Come on, little kitty. Come here. Oh, come here, little kitty. Oh! Come on, get off it. Get off. Oh, God. Ah! I love how they reference Alien.
Yeah.
Get off!
Bam! Did I miss?
Nope, you got him right in the crotch.
Now, ye go, ogre. Pray for mercy from Boots. And Boots.
Oh, I'll kill that cat.
Very funny cat in the hat.
I got it. That's a good joke. That's a good one.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, that is nasty.
What should we do with him?
I say we take the shoulder and neuter him right here. Give him the Bob treatment.
Oh, no, por favor, please. I implore you. It was nothing personal, senor. I was doing it only for my family. My mother, she is sick, and my father lives off the garbage. They can offer me in the gold and have a litter of brothers.
Whoa. Vito's father paid you to do this?
The rich king, you see.
Well, so much for Dad's royal blessing.
Oh, come on, Shrek. Don't feel bad. Almost everybody that meets you wants to kill you.
Gee, thanks. Maybe Fiona would have been better off when I was some sort of Prince Charming.
See, that's what the king said. Oh, sorry. I thought the question was directed at me.
Shrek? Oh, so sorry.
Shrek, Fiona knows you do anything for her.
Well, it's not like I would change if I could. I just wish I could meet her happy. Hold the phone. Happiness, a two step away. Forget. Think of the saddest thing that ever happened to you.
Oh man, where do I begin? Well, first there was the time that old father tried to sell me for some magic beans. I ain't never got over that. Then this old fool went off and had a party and had these guests trying to pin the tail on me. And then they go drunk and start beating me with a stick, going piñata. What is a piñata anyway?
No, Funky, I need you to cry.
Yeah, well, don't go project it on me. I know you're feeling bad, but you ain't gonna let your own. You little sack.
Sack of what? Say it.
Sack of dog crap. How about that?
I'm a cat, but okay.
What? Is it on? This is Fairy Godmother. I'm either away from my desk or with a client. But if you come by the office, we'll be glad to make you a personal appointment. Have a happy ever after.
Oh.
Are you up for a request, Donkey?
That's more like it. Shredded Donkey on another whirlwind adventure. Ain't no stopping us now. Whoa, we're on the move.
Stop, Olga. I have misjudged you.
Join the club. We got jackets.
On my honor, I have belonged to your in company you until I have to save your life, as I have spared me mine.
I'm sorry. The position of annoying talking animal has already been taken. Let's go, Shrek. Shrek? Shrek!
Now, come on, okay, look at him. It's really boots. You know, how many cats can wear boots? Honestly. Oh, it's keeping.
Say what?
Oh, listen, he's pooing.
Oh, so now it's cute.
Oh, come on, Donkey, line up.
Line up. Oh, I should be lined up. Look who's telling who to line up.
Drama. Hey, go, Bobby.
Shrek. Shrek?
Both festive, aren't they're both festive, aren't they? What do you think, Harold?
Yes, fine.
Try to at least pretend you're interested in your daughter's wedding ball.
Honestly, Lillian, I don't think it matters. How do we know there will even be a ball?
Mom? Dad?
Oh, hello, dear.
Was that Cedric? Right, coming.
Have you seen Shrek?
I haven't. You should ask your father. Be sure to and use small words, dear. He's a little slow this morning.
Yeah, nobody's having solid speed.
Can I help you, Your Majesty?
Yes. Exquisite. What do you call this dish?
Oh, hold on, it's glitching. I'm just gonna wait. Okay. Damn it.
Yeah, it's having my idea.
Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay.
That would be the dog's breakfast, Your Majesty.
Yes, very good. Then carry on, Cedric.
You forgot the entertainer part, but okay.
Good one.
Okay. Dad, have you seen Shrek?
No, I have a deer. I'm sure he just went out to look for a nice mud hole to cool down in. You know, after your little spat last night.
Oh, you heard that, huh?
Darling, the whole kingdom heard you. I mean, after all, it is in his nature to be, well, a bit of a brute.
Him? You know, you didn't exactly roll out the welcome wagon.
Well, what did you expect? Like, look what he's done to you. What do you think he is, Johnny Depp?
Damn.
Shrek loves me for who I am. I would think you'd be happy for me.
Darling, I'm just thinking about what's best for you. Maybe you should do the same.
Well, I'll be right back, guys.
All right.
Yeah, you can continue on.
All right, cool. No, really?
Oh. Oh no, it's that old cobbler's place. Let's just get this back away slow.
That's the fairy godmother's cottage. She's the largest producer of hexes and potions in the whole kingdom.
Then why do we pop in there for a spell? Spell.
Yes. He makes me laugh.
Hey, I'm here to see the
fairy godmother. I'm sorry, she's not in. Jerome, coffee and a Monte Carlo now. Yes, fairy godmother. By the way, look, he's not seeing any clients today. Okay.
That's okay, buddy. We're from the union.
The union?
We represent the workers in all magical industries, both evil and banging.
Well, maybe.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Are you feeling at all degraded or oppressed?
A little. We don't even have dental.
They don't even have dental. Okay, we're just gonna have a look around. Oh, by the way, I think it'd be better if Fire Combat didn't know we were here. You know what I'm saying? Huh? Huh?
Huh?
Stupid.
Of course. Go right in. A drop of desire, nothing. A pinch of passion, and just a hint of lust.
And the fact that I said it so many times, I didn't realize the whole time she was actually making the love potion for Harold to give to Fiona. I didn't realize this until I watched a video about it.
Well, neither of any of us.
Anyway, excuse me. Sorry to barge in like this, but
What in Grimm's name are you doing here?
what? Grim for Billy Mendy?
I mean,
See the see the Fiona's shoot. See if the Fiona's not exactly happy.
Oh, and there's some question as to why that is. Well, let's explore that, shall we? Princess Cinderella, here we are, lived happily ever after. Oh, no ogres. Let's see, Snow White, a handsome prince. Oh, no ogres. Sleeping Beauty. Oh, no ogres. Hansel Gretel. No Thumbelina. No, the Golden Bird, the Little Mermaid, Pretty Woman. No, 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 no.
Pretty woman walking down the street. Pretty woman.
You're not advised to sing that song. You see, ogres don't live happily ever after.
Hey, look, lady.
Don't you point those dirty green sausages at me!
Hey, yo, what the hell, Shrek? What are you pointing at her?
That's not what I mean.
Forgot about it. Something to say? Okay.
Now that's kind of sus.
That's kind of sus indeed. All right.
Where's the worker?
That's Bobby. We're waiting. That's why.
Okay.
We call it Christian. While you're gonna ask Fresh another question about which character came first. You want to play again?
What the heck? Sure.
Okay. Who came first, Bowser or Link?
Bowser.
Correct.
Yes.
Who came first, Daisy or Bowser Jr.?
Daisy.
Correct. All right. Third one, Luigi or Princess Peach?
Luigi.
Correct. All right. The first one, Fox McCloud or Wario?
Wario.
Correct. Last one, Samus or Chain Chomp from Mario?
Chain Chomp.
Wrong. It was Samus.
Darn it.
Hey, at least you got 4. That's good. Because I could play another game with you. Christian, want to play which Pokemon came first?
Ooh, I like that.
All right, you give me one though.
All right. Who came first? Lopunny or Electabuzz?
Electabuzz.
Correct. Pikachu or Hitmonlee?
Pikachu.
Yes. Ariados or Piplup?
Oh wait, hold on. Ariados. Piplup. Yeah, Ariados.
Yes. Garchomp or Gyarados?
Gyarados.
All right, one more. Meloetta or Greninja?
Metawello.
Yes.
Damn, that was easy. What else can we play? Actually, hold on. Let me do this now. Right, let me just search it up.
Hey, are there any movies that are coming out this year that y'all are excited for?
Yes. For one, Seth Rogen's TMNT movie.
Awesome.
Me, if you want to know which one I'm excited for, I'm excited for the new Indiana Jones movie.
Cool.
I'm excited for next month for the new Transformers movie.
Same. Also that, and also Asteroid, the movie that's coming in July.
Yep. Yep.
Of course, there's also Spider-Verse.
Yep.
Right.
And of course, I think this year, like we're finally gonna get the Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
Yes, so we will. It's coming this October, and for December, I can't wait for the Wonka prequel. Okay, so we got
the what prequel?
The Willy Wonka prequel, basically explaining his origins of how he met the Oompa Loompas.
Okay.
Yeah, we explained this like many times, like in the past.
I know, but I just didn't hear what Blood said.
Oh, and also, guys, I'm not sure if y'all are going to be excited about this, but apparently we're now getting a Powerpuff Girls horror movie.
I don't know what you said because like your mic is a little.
Oh, hold on. There. Is it not glitching now?
No, not that it was glitching. It was just really, really low.
Like the volume, basically.
Okay, let me go through what I say again. All right, so I'm not sure if y'all are excited about this, but apparently now we're getting a Powerpuff Girls horror movie.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. And yeah, it's being created by the same person that made the Winnie the Pooh horror movie.
And the Grinch horror movie too.
Oh my god.
dear.
So it's coming true. The official Whoop-Ass Girls are coming. Oh no. Okay, now I got it. Alright, let's play a little game here. Who's older, Rob Paulson or Marisa Marsh?
Rob Paulson.
Correct.
I'll be right back. I got to tell my mom, but you continue. What are you doing?
Alright, first give me one.
All right then. All right. Like one what? Like the same category or different? Because
The same category, unless we have another one. Go ahead.
okay, well, okay. All right, who's older, Tom Kenny or Kevin Michael Richardson?
Tom Kenny.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right, let me do one here. Okay. All right, let's check in here. Okay. Wait, hold on. All right, who's older, Darren Norris or John DiMaggio?
Darren Norris.
Nice. How are you?
Who's older, Tom Hanks or J.K. Simmons?
I'm gonna say Tom Hanks.
J.K. Simmons.
Really? How? Wait. Sorry for asking this, but how old is he now?
Okay, J.K. Simmons was born in 1955, and Tom Hanks was born in 1956.
Oh, okay, 1 year apart.
What?
Hmm?
What?
I said 1 year apart.
Yeah.
That's it. And plus, I was just drinking something.
Bobby still not back.
Nah. Oh, okay. Let's see here. What can I? Okay, since I have extra time, let me go here. All right, let's go put them in the chat. Here we go. Yes, the actors by these.
Oh, okay. All right. Wait. You mean like guess the movie show or whatever it was?
Yeah. Yeah, for Batman Lights, Christian Bale.
Okay, wouldn't that be? Wait, the other Jungle Book movie.
Correct, from 2018.
Oh wait, me?
Yeah, you're correct.
But that'd be like taking turns about like what like which to do, but that's cool. Like I got confused.
Okay, here you go.
Turbo, Gwen Stacy, Ghost Rider. Croods!
Correct. There you go.
Ginormica.
Sing!
Damn.
Well, I would have got it. I just needed to read more.
All right, fine. I'll give you an easy one.
We're going on an adventure.
Jargon Von Strangle, Rocco, Captain Rex. G, Darren, and Calzar's Rocky. Wait. No, wait. Race Against Time.
Correct. Let me give you a difficult one. Here we go.
Cubot, Man Ray, Wolverine, Leatherhead, Raiden, Scorpion, Cosmo. Yeah, this is actually easy.
I'll give you a hint. It's an original show that eventually turned into an anime. I'll give you the hint of the year, 2001.
2001. I give up.
The Transformers 2001.
Oh, that's why I didn't catch on, because I didn't watch the show that much.
That's right. Okay. This one. All right, let me make it easy.
Wacko, Warner, Fuzzy Rocket.
Oh, Fresh finally got it for once.
Wow.
Damn, I did this 2 times to him. I guess he remembered. Good job.
Thanks. Cat scratch.
Who let the dogs out this time? Right then.
Sorry, that's my dogs.
Oh no, they were cool. I was just making a joke about who let the dogs out.
Yeah. Good point.
Who let the Snoop Dogg out?
Damn.
Dang.
Who let the Scooby Doo out?
Rock Row. I really was looking for Scooby Snacks. Yeah, when was the first time you heard that song?
Rugrats in Paris.
Good one, good one. Same with me.
I heard it when I was at a roller rink.
Oh, cool. You want to hear a dirty joke?
Yeah.
What has 180 teeth and holds a monster inside?
What?
My zipper.
Oh.
I saw a video of a kid saying that. I was like, oh my god, this kid's savage.
Yo, I wonder where he got that from.
My boy watching some TV, I see.
I see somebody doesn't say that at school.
All right, here.
Megatron. Which Megatron?
Frank Walker.
Okay, Vicky.
First, for a second there, I was like, who should I put for Matthew? I was like, okay, let me put purple guy.
Of course you would.
Wait a second.
Here.
Goddard Ace.
From Powerpuff Girls.
Oh. Batman. Which Batman?
Just 4.
Wait.
Curious George.
Oh, good. Okay, good job on you.
Because I remember, like, you used this similar to one of your, Honey, What's Media is that?
I did, yeah. And surprisingly, only Joseph got that right.
Wow.
Yeah. I like how first was only focusing on Rita Romano for this episode.
Yeah.
Because first, I remember your answer. It was Spider-Man Unlimited.
Well, yeah, that was just all that I could that just know from him too.
Hmm.
Hero Boy Bender. Wait, Hero Boy.
All Express.
Generator X.
Correct. Here you go.
I'm back, fellas.
Oh, welcome back, dude.
Welcome
Hey.
back.
Okay, shout out Monster House, Damon Gray, Dane Phantom, Shago, Crane Hunter. Ooh, this is tough.
What you guys doing?
Oh,
We're just playing a game until you returned.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which one have to wait? Yeah, so that's Sam, Chico, Nicole Sullivan.
Yeah, for Craven Diedrich's version.
Okay.
Wait a second. That's wait, that's the Secret Saturdays.
Correct.
Oh. All right, one more, and here you go.
About then.
Yeah, grown-ups.
No.
Oh, wait, hold on, Transylvania.
Yes.
Rip
All right.
Dickman. I don't know. Like with Andy Samberg's new voice role, like have you seen his new show recently?
No,
About Dick-
but I have seen commercials.
Yeah. Let's go on.
Bobby still there?
He just returned.
Well, he's muted right now.
Bobby. Oh, Bobby. Bobby boy. Sponge boy me, Bobby boy. You better get your ass back over here.
Bob Barker, you better come on down and hold the price is right and go over to the golf course and beat the living crap out of Adam Sandler.
Damn.
Bob the Minion.
Okay,
What?
that's good.
What I just said, Bob the Minion.
Oh. King Bob!
Oh yeah, that never gets old.
Okay, let's go.
All right, good.
Let's do it.
Do it and do it, do it, do it.
All right, Bobby, you're the worker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Your Monte Cristo and cut. Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's okay. We were just leaving. Very sorry you have wasted your time, Miss Godmother.
Just go. Come on, guys.
TGIFA, buddy? Working hard or hardly working A back?
Hey, man, you want to get your fine Corinthian footwear and your cat cheeks out my face? Man, it stinks.
Well, you don't exactly smell like a basket of roses.
Well, one of these has got to help us.
I was just, how you say that?
Concocting
this very plan. Already our minds are becoming one.
Whoa, now, listen. If we need an expert on licking ourselves, we'll give you a call. Trick, this is a bad idea.
Look, make yourself useful and go keep watch. Plus, do you think you could get to those on top?
No problem, boss. In one of my lives, I was the great cat burglar of San Diego. Dia, I would say that last word.
I guess compostilla.
Compostilla.
Shrek, are you off your nuts? Well, maybe you are because I destroyed them earlier.
Wait, but we have kids that are in the future.
Hey, at least you got 3 more left because you will sprout them in the next one.
Don't keep watch.
Keep watch, yeah, I'll keep watch. I'll watch that wicked witch come and zip and whammy zip a world of a girl up back to your side. I'm gonna laugh too. I'll be giving to myself.
What do you see?
Don't softener. What is this, Mario?
Oh yeah, right. I'm sure a nice BM would be the perfect solution for material and for martial problems.
Alpha Cell Store. Hex.
No, try handsome.
Sorry, no handsome. Hey, how about happily ever after?
Well, what does it do?
It says beauty divine.
You know, in some cultures, donkeys are revered as white as all creatures, especially those talking ones.
Don't get.
No, go ahead.
Don't get. Don't have to do. We got company.
We get on with this.
Hurry. Nice catch, Donkey.
Hold on, let me see. Finally, a good use for your mouth.
Oh, wow. That's what she said.
Exactly.
Come on.
Ever fall in love with someone, ever fall in love with someone, ever fallen in love with someone you should have fallen in love with. I don't care whose fault it is, just get this ice cleaned up. Yes, Godfather. And someone bring me something deep fried and spotted in chocolate.
Mother.
Charming, sweetheart. Well, this isn't a good time, Pumpkin. Mama's working.
Whoa, what happened here? Was there a party I missed?
Apparently, more like a disaster party, if that's what you're asking. The ogre, that's what!
What? Where is he, Mom? I shall rend his head from his shoulders. I will smite him where he stands. You'll rue the day he stole my kingdom from me. Oh, crap.
Literally. Cut away, Julia, or before you cut your willy off accidentally. King will just have to come up with something smarter. Pardon. Everything is accounted for, Fairy Godmother, except for one potion. What? Oh, I do believe we can make this work to our advantage.
Happily ever after potion, maximum strength for you and your true love. If one of you drinks this, you will both be fine. Happiness, comfort, and beauty divine.
You both will be fine?
I guess it means it'll fix Fiona too.
Hey man, this don't feel right. My donkey senses are tingling all over. So why don't you drop that junkie voodoo and let's get out of here?
It says beauty divine. How bad can it be?
See, you're into that stuff. You're gonna get a reaction. And if you think I'm gonna be smearing buckle rub all over your chest, think again.
I used stuff similar to that. Whenever I had like a congestion, I rub that stuff on my chest. It helps.
Yeah, vapor rub. But in Spanish, they call it vaporub.
Okay.
Hey, boss, just in case there's not something wrong with the potion, allow me to take the first step. It would be an honor to lay my life on the line for you.
Oh no, I don't think so. If there's gonna be any animal testing, I'm gonna do it. That's the best friend's job. Do that, Bob.
Why do we need his best friend, though? Question.
How do you feel?
Well, I don't feel any different. I look any different.
You still look like an asshole to me, but okay.
Maybe it doesn't look on donkeys. Well, here's to us, Fiona.
Red, you drink that. There's no going back.
I know.
But no more wallowing in the mud.
I know.
No more itchy butt crack.
I know.
But you love being an ogre.
I know. But I love Fiona more.
Shrek, no, wait. Oh, got to be. I think you grabbed the 40 ever after potion.
Oh my god. This is SML Shrek all over again.
Oh, you almost went Hiroshima just like that one time where you just.
Yeah. Did you read your line first?
I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it was a dud.
Or maybe Fiona and I were never meant to be.
Oh, what did I tell you? I think I feel something coming on. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Oh, sweet sister, Mother of mercy, I'm melting. I'm melting.
It's just the rain, donkey. What have you been watching? Was it Oz lately?
Oh, I guess so. You know, another animal that should have gone along with a lion, it should be a donkey. Don't worry, Shrek. Shrek, don't worry. Things don't seem bad because it's dark and rainy and Fiona's father hired a sleazy hitman to whack you. It'll be in the morning. You'll see. The sun will come out tomorrow.
Bet my Bolden.
I'm coming, Elizabeth.
I love how that's a reference, which I now love watching Stepford and Son.
Yes.
Donkey, oh, you're right. Ooh.
Hey, boss, let him share.
Donkey. Oh, I don't feel so good, Chief. Ah, there you are. We missed you at dinner.
What is it, darling?
Dad, I've been thinking about what you said, and I'm gonna set things right.
Sweet. Oh, excellent. That's my girl.
It was a mistake to bring Shrek here. I'm gonna go out and find him, and then we're gonna go back to the swamp where we belong.
Fiona, please.
Let's not be rash, darling. You can't go anywhere right now. Fiona!
Fiona! Look. I told you he was here. Look at him.
He's being one.
I'm checking. Wait, that's you, Christian.
Oh, I guess I didn't write that down. Shh, quiet.
Look at him. Good morning, sleepyhead.
Good morning.
We love your kitty.
Oh, my head.
Here, I fetched a pail of water.
Oh, thanks. Oh, a cute Bolton house, thick wavy looks, round buttocks. I'm.
Latch on.
No. That's just an action. That's the action, dude.
Okay. Gorgeous.
I'll say you're as handsome as John Cena. Rawr.
I'm Jill.
But Christian, you can't see him regardless.
Ah! All right, go.
I'm Jill. What's your name?
Shrek.
Shrek? Wow, are you from Europe?
You're so tense.
I want to rub his shoulders.
I got it covered, thanks.
Joint.
No, that's.
I don't have anything to rub. Well, yeah, mine.
Have you ladies seen my donkey?
Where you going, donkey?
Donkey? You're
a stallion, baby. I can win it. I can count.
Jesus.
Wait, go ahead, say the joke. Go ahead.
This guy is a donkey, then a white stallion, and then he's a dragon. What else is it gonna be in life?
Look at me, Shrek. I'm trotting. That's some quite a potion. What's in that stuff?
Oh, don't take that potion, Mr. Boss. It's very bad. Blah. Warning, side effects may include burning, itching, oozing, weeping, not intended for heart patients or those with nervous disorders.
Try the place. Yeah. What?
Senor, to make the effects of the potion permanent, the drinker must obtain his true love's kiss by midnight.
Midnight? Was it always midnight? What do you think this is, Cinderella? That already happened.
A whole new world.
That's wrong thing, dude.
No. I was just singing to myself though.
Okay. Oh, pick me. I'll be your true love.
I'll be your true love. I'll be true enough.
Look, ladies, I already have a true love. Look, lady. Oh,
And take it from me, boss. You're going to have one satisfied princess.
And let's face it, you're a lot easy on the eyes, but inside you're still the same old mean, assaulted,
easy,
cantankerous, stanky,
alright then.
how angry ogre you've always been.
And you're still the same annoying donkey.
Yeah.
Well, look out, princess. Here comes the new me.
Oh, first thing first, we need to get you new clothes. We need to get those clothes. Nobody wants to see this mule.
Except for the women.
Exactly.
Ready?
Ready. Ah!
And yeah, Bobby, you're the normal man. Bobby. Oh, Bobby. Bobby.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the normal man.
Oh yeah. Driver, stop!
Oh God! Help me, please! My mission is over. I'm blind. Tell the truth. Will I ever pay the violin again?
Oh, you poor creature. Is there anything I can do for you?
Well, I guess there is one thing.
Take off the powder wig and step away from your drawers. Yeah, not bad.
Not bad at all.
Oh, Father, is everything all right? Father?
Thank you, gentlemen. Someday I will repay you. Unless, of course, I can't find you. Or if I forget.
Is this a good puta?
Tell Prince Fiona her husband, Sir Shrek, is here to see her. Fiona?
Shrek?
Fiona?
Hello, handsome.
Shrek?
Princess!
Donkey?
Wow, that potion worked on you too, huh?
What potion?
Oh, it's a kind of long story, but see, Shrek and I took some magic potion. Well, now, now we're sexy.
And they know it.
I'm sexy and I knew it.
Shrek?
Sorry, give me a second. I'm eating jerky.
Oh, okay. I thought you're like making a licking sound for puss.
That was me.
Yeah, so I'm just eating beef jerky.
I don't like beef jerky.
Why?
It smells nasty.
I tried it before and it was alright.
Alright. What about you, Phil?
I mean, it was a bit dry, but I liked it.
But that's the best part of it.
I bet you some people still like those long jerky snacks.
But you mean Slim Jims?
Snacking on some Slim Jims.
No, those are the best though. Alright, I'm done. Okay. Yeah, for you, baby. I could be.
Yeah, you wish.
Donkey, where's Shrek?
He just went inside looking for you.
Shrek.
Fiona! Wanna dance, pretty boy?
Are you going so soon? Don't you want to see your wife?
Fiona?
Shrek?
Hi, Fiona. It is me.
What happened to your voice?
The potion changed a lot of things, Fiona, but not the way I feel about you.
Fiona?
Charming?
Who are you?
I didn't, because I was young and that's why. Do you think so? Dad, I was hoping you would approve.
And that's when you see it again.
Who are you?
Mom, it's me, Shrek. I know you never got a second chance at a first impression, but, well, what do you think? Fiona!
Wow.
Hello?
Fiona!
Fiona! Oh, shoot. I don't think they can hear us, Pigeon.
Ugh.
Don't you think you've already messed her life up enough?
They just want her to be happy.
And now she can be. Oh, sweetheart. She's finally found the prince of her dreams.
But look at me. Look what I've done for her.
It's time you stop living in a fairy tale, Shrek. She's a princess, and you're an ogre. There's something no amount of potion would ever change.
But I'll love her.
If you really love her, you'll let her go.
Frozen, how dare you?
Shrek?
Senor!
Hey, what's going on? Where you going?
You wouldn't have had anything to do with this, would you, Harold?
Maybe.
Hey, it's Corey Burden. How you doing?
What do you mean? Oh, yeah, cut it out.
There you go, boys.
Just leave the bottle doors.
Hey, what a long face.
It's not round. It's not long. It's more round. But anyway, it was all just a stupid mistake. I never should have rescued her from that tower in the first place.
I hate Mondays.
Who are you, Garfield? You ain't Garfield. I can't believe you walk away from the best thing that ever happened to you.
What choice do I have? She loves that pretty boy, Prince Charming.
Oh, come on. Is he really that good looking? Are you kidding? He's gorgeous. He has a face that looks like it was carved by angels.
Oh, he sounds dreamy.
You know, circulating doesn't make me feel any better. Look, guys, it's for the best. Mom and Dad approve. And Fiona gets the man she always dreamed of. Everybody wins.
Except you. Except for you. I don't get it, Shrek. You love Fiona.
Aye, and that's why I have to go. Excuse me, is she here?
She's, in the back.
Oh, hello again. Hey, fairy godmother, Charming.
You better have a good reason for dragging us down here, Harold.
Well, I'm afraid Fiona isn't really warming up to Prince Charming. FYI, not my fault, and it took me a long time to find out what FYI meant.
Yeah, I'm like first time from SpongeBob myself. Interesting.
For your information.
Yeah.
So, oh no, of course it's not dear.
I mean, how charming can I be when I have to pretend I'm that dreadful ogre? No, it's nobody's fault. Perhaps it's best we call the whole thing off. Okay? What? I mean, you can't force someone to fall in love.
Oh, I beg to differ. I do it all the time. Have Fiona trick this and she'll fall in love with the first man she kisses, which will be Charming.
No.
What did you say?
I can't. I won't do it.
Oh yes, you will. If you remember, I help you with your happily ever after, and if I can take it away just as easy. Is that what you want? Is it?
No.
Good boy. Now we have to go. I need to do Charming's hair before the bell. The ball. He's hopeless. You know, he's all high in front. He can never get to the back. You always need someone to do the back for your hair.
Oh, thank you, Mother.
Mother!
Babe, a talking horse.
The ogre! Stop them! Thieves! Bandits! Stop them!
So who's the announcer for this?
That's still Mastermind.
Oh yeah, that's
right. Announcer. Well, the abs are fab, and it's gluteus to the Maximus. Here at tonight's far away royal ball blowout. The coaches are lined up as the cream of the crops pours out of the like Miss Muffets, curds, and whey.
And yeah, Joan, that's you, Bobby.
I know. Everyone who has arrived turned out to honor Princess Fiona and Prince Shrek, and oh my, the outfits look gorgeous. Look, Hansel and Gretel. What the heck are the crumbs for? And right behind them are Tom, Thumb, and Thumbelina. Oh, aren't they adorable? Here comes Sleeping Beauty. Oh, tired old thing. Wait, who's this? Who's this? Who's this? Who's this? There's trouble everywhere. Who's this?
Wow.
Yeah, not even for Christmas.
Yeah, I saw someone wear that shirt when I was at a convenience store yesterday.
Yeah,
it was of Sally.
Cool.
Oh, it's the one. It's the only. It's the fairy godmother.
Hello, far away! Can I get a whoop whoop?
Whoop whoop.
Did you hear what Blood said?
Wait, what do you say? What?
No, when everybody was like cheering, I said, "Fuck you!"
Yeah.
That's a good one, Blitz.
May all your enemies be happy, and well, you know the rest, except for you, whoever said "f you" to me.
I kept my word. All right, Mastermind, you're the mirror.
Okay. We'll be right back with the royal far, far away ball after these messages.
I hate those ball shows. They bore me to tears. Like it will be a real torture.
I'm not flipping anywhere, sir, until I see Shrek and Fiona.
Wait, is that you guys? Hey, guys, hand me a buffalo wing. No, to your left.
Oh, that was covered in fish poo.
No.
Tonight on Night.
Now here's a good show.
Boom, 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 bad boys, bad boys. What's gonna do? What's gonna do when they come for you?
We gotta not heading east into the forest. We're cresting back up. And who's the narrator?
I'll just do it.
No, that's Bobby. That's Bobby.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah, that's. It's time for the men in steel to teach these man-cat mammals their devil-made mare attitudes just won't fly.
All right, let me go.
Let me go! Why are you grabbing me? Ow! Police brutality! Police brutality! If I was a black man, this would be racist!
Come on.
Wait.
Okay, I'll say it again. Come on.
I had to talk to Princess Fiona.
We warned you.
Ow!
Will they get away with it, or did someone let the cat out of the bag?
Yeah, capitalist pig dogs. Catnip. That's not mine.
Sure.
Uh-oh.
Hello, find Princess Fiona.
Oh, donkey!
Shrek, I'm behind it. Shrek, ow!
Nice.
Quick, reload it.
Shrek, I'm behind it. Ow! Darling? I thought I find you here. How about a nice hot cup of tea before the ball?
I'm not going.
But don't you throw those butts at me, Mr. Squidward.
Mr. Squidward, I'm gonna kick your ass.
The whole kingdom's turned out to celebrate your marriage.
There's just one problem. That's not my husband. I mean, look at him.
Yeah, he is a bit different, but people can change for the ones they love. You'd be surprised how much I changed for your mother.
Change? He's completely lost his mind.
Darling, why not come down to the ball and give him another chance? I mean, you might find you like this new Shrek.
But it's the old one I fell in love with, Dad. I'd give anything to have him back.
Darling, that's mine. Decaf. Otherwise, I'm up all night.
Thanks.
I gotta get out of here! You can't look at something like this! Let me go! Hey, what about my Miranda rights? I'm supposed to say I have the right to remain silent! Nobody said I have the right to remain silent!
Okay, you have the right to make silent. What you lack is the capacity.
I must say, I must hold on before I, too, go totally mad. Messman.
Shrek, don't
Too late.
Gingy, Pinocchio, get us out of here.
Fire, Lindsay Hall!
Quick, today!
What should I say?
Anything but quick.
Say something crazy, like I'm wearing ladies' underwear.
I am wearing ladies' underwear.
Oh no, Pinocchio, what have you been doing in your spare time?
Are you?
Have you been going to the beach, Pinocchio?
Oh no. Oh god.
I most certainly am not.
Looks like you most certainly am not.
I am not.
Ooh, what kind?
Is that a dog?
What the what, dude? Oh.
Ow! They're briefs.
Sure, but why is it pink?
I'm not.
R2.
I'm not.
R2.
R2D2.
And screaming R2D2.
Here we go. Oh, hang tight.
Wait. Oh, hey,
What? Puss?
I'll just take care of them. Yeah. Pardon me, would you mind letting me go? Sorry, boss.
Quit messing around. We gotta stop that kiss.
I thought you were gonna help to let it go.
I was, but I can't let them do this to Fiona.
Boom! That's what I like to hear. Look who's finally coming around.
But it's impossible. We'll never get in. The castle's got and here's a moat and everything.
Well, folks, it looks like we're at Chocolate Creek with our popsicle stick. What?
Do you still know the Muffin Man?
Well, sure, he's down on Dirty Lane. Why?
Because we're gonna eat flour. Lots and lots of flour.
Do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? Do you know the Muffin Man? Here he comes.
Do you know there was an actual Muffin Man in real life?
Really?
Really?
Yeah. There's an old story that there was an actual Muffin Man, but he was a killer.
Whoa.
Yeah, I figured it would be a dark turn.
Because whenever people would eat his muffins, they'd suddenly disappear. People theorized that the muffins were poison.
Yikes.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
Yes, he is my creator.
Okay. Gingy!
Fire up the ovens! Muffin Man, we got a big order to fill. Oh, yes, it's alive!
Run, as fast as you can!
Ah! It's Godzilla!
Go, bitches!
There it is, Bogle, to the castle! No regrets to the pastry, come on!
Margo, down here, look at the pony! That's right, the pretty pony! Pretty pony wants to play in the castle!
Oh, pretty pony. But what if the princess is in another castle?
Nice. That's good.
Big Ben? Make bigger Ben!
Yeah, that's going, Blitz.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, go, Mastermind.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting Princess Fiona and her new husband, Prince Shrek.
Shrek, what are you doing?
I'm just playing the part, Fiona. Fiona.
think he got cut off again.
No, he didn't.
Is that glitter on your lips?
Cherry flavored. You want to say, sweetheart?
Jacksepticeye himself said that's literally his favorite line out of Shrek.
Really?
Yep. Yeah. And also, remember that time where he like dyed his hair and that was like blonde for a brief moment?
Okay. Okay.
He became
Continue.
the Prince Charming, the D.
Cool.
Very flavorful.
All right, continue. Important.
Like, cringe. What is with you?
But muffin cake.
C minor, put in C minor. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to dedicate this song to Princess Fiona and Prince Shrek.
Fuck you!
What are you gonna do? I turned you into a toad.
Oh, nice. Fiona, my princess, will you honor me with a dance?
Where have all the good men gone, and where are all the gods?
Staying the fuck away from you!
Because when do you dance?
Fiona, my dearest, if there's one thing I know, it's that the love is full of surprises.
Late at night, I toss and I turn and I dream of what I need. Hit it!
Hey, Big Philip, let's crush this party! Like Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson.
And you're the captain, Christian.
Oh, right. Man the catapult! Ready, fire! Break your shoes!
All right.
Come on, go! Man the cauldrons! Off to you, Mungo! That's it! Heave ho! What's it?
Shrek! More heat! Less foam!
Heave ho!
No!
Come on!
Yeah!
Very good.
He needs me. Let me go.
Don't get! Puss!
Go, your lady needs you. Go. Today I will pray my death. Yeah.
Oh.
On God. Yeah.
Stop! Hey, you back away from my wife!
Shrek?
Oh my God.
That's good.
You couldn't just go back to your swamp and leave well enough alone.
No! Piss on blanket! Pinocchio, get the wand!
And wake up, Bobby, that's you.
Oh, I see London. I see France.
I'm a real boy.
Okay. Good.
Donkey.
Oh.
I'm a real boy.
That part was always hilarious to me.
I'm a real boy. Never mind. I found that.
That's mine. That's mine.
Yeah.
Private mercy from Puss.
In donkey.
She's taking the potion! Kiss her now!
No!
Yeah, take that, you Gaston knockoff!
Fiona!
Shrek.
Harold, you were supposed to give her the potion!
Well, I guess I gave her the wrong tea. Mummy!
Mummy?
I told you, ogres don't live happily ever after!
Check your list again, bitch. Of course, now it does. Suck it.
After
Harold.
Shrek.
No!
Huh? Ha!
Oh, Dad.
Is he?
Yep. He croaked.
Harold.
Dad?
I hope you never see me like this.
Hey, and he gave you a hard time.
Duke! No, he's right. What? Oh, President Frog. Yeah, that's good. No, he's right. I'm sorry to both of you. I only wanted what was best for Fiona, but I can't see. Well, I can see now. She already has it. Shrek, Fiona, will you accept an old frog's apologies and my blessing?
Harold.
I'm sorry, Lillian. I just wish I could be the man you deserve.
You're more than that man today than you ever were. Warts and all.
What? Dun.
Boss, the happily ever after potion.
Midnight! Fiona, is what you want to be the best lady wherever?
What?
Because if you kiss me now, you could stay like this.
You do that? For me?
Yes.
I want what any princess wants. To live happily ever after. With the ogre I married.
Whatever happens, I must not cry. You cannot make me cry.
No. Ow! Ow! Oh, no.
Hey, you still look like another Steve to me.
Now, where were we?
I remember.
Hey, isn't we supposed to be having a fiesta?
All right,
Yes.
Uno, dos, cuatro, hit it! Was a donkey, y'all.
Oh, I love this song.
Superstitions, black cats, and voodoo dolls. Sing it, puss!
I feel a premonition that girl's gonna make me fall.
Here we go!
She's into new sensations, new kicks and a candlelight.
She's
got
got
a new addiction for every day and night. To make you take your clothes off
and go
dance in the rain. To make you live your crazy life. She'll make you take your
pain. Like a bullet to your brain. Living the vida loca. Hey, gorgeous. Her lips are damn full red and the skin's the color of mocha.
She will wear you out to live in the Vida Loca. Oh, she live in the Vida.
Living in La
Say
Loca.
it on feet. Live in the Vida Loca.
Yeah. Hey, donkey, that's Spanish.
She
You
will
push it and put
wear
it down.
and so on and so. Wait a second. Oh, I mean, like, since it's the ending parts, like, yeah, it's all right.
Okay.
Let's go to the post-credit scene.
Okay.
All right, just.
Wait,
All right then.
Oh yeah.
All by myself, don't wanna be all by myself anymore. Blah blah.
Amigo, we are off to the Kit Kat Club. Come on, join us.
Thanks, comprende. I'm not in the mood.
We'll cheer you up. Find you a nice burro.
Hey, baby! Woo! Hey, that's my girl. Yeah, all right. Where you been? I'm sorry too. I should have stayed, but Shrek had this thing he had to do. What? Say it one more time. What are you talking about? Are you serious? Look out, little babies! I gotta get a job. All right, and now we're good. Like scene.
All
right.
And the end of Shrek 2. Yay!
Man, that was fun to do. So, what do you think about Scottish accent?
It was good.
Yeah.
Thank you.